Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sandbox Saturday stream. I'm Alex Flores, aka Kamisasi, joined here in voice, mind, body, and soul by Lucas is right. How you doing, Lucas?
I am very excited for what we have in the docket today.
We may have something that Lucas really likes,
I definitely don't hate it.
but he's gonna have to wait a few minutes.
I'm gonna wait. We got news to talk about.
Yeah, and then we're playing a different game first.
Mhm.
So the Vox at a Christmas contest is live. It closes on
Mm.
December 20th. So you got 4 days
I'll finish that up.
to finish your holiday-based event, holiday-based asset, I should say. Unwrap your creativity, put those magical voxels. I want to say Magica Voxel because that's the program.
I
Magical
heard it.
voxel skills to the test in this fantastic seasonal Voxita contest. Great a Christmas asset. Go festive. Make snowman, an elf, whatever you want. We're gonna paste.
I'm hoping we see maybe samurai gingerbread man. I'm just saying. If anybody's struggling for ideas, samurai gingerbread man. I could see the red incorporated in the hat and maybe the green in the sword. I mean, it's just so many possibilities. Unleash your creativity, unwrap your creativity as you will. Just have fun with this. It's the metaverse.
Because it's
Make
a
it wild.
Christmas thing. You got to unwrap it.
You do. When I said unleash, that was clearly meant for Halloween. My apologies accepted. I won't do that again.
All right. We've also got the Notorious B.I.G. Avatar Mint going on. We're going to put that in the chat. I'm not sure how many are left. I guess you can check the collection on OpenSea to see what the remaining quantity is, but you can mint, I believe, up to 10. And the reveal is going to be on the 19th with an event on the 20th. So you can go and check out that experience then. Also, we've got a land sale live right now. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. So you can check out all the available plots. Looks like they're starting around 1400 sand, possibly. Are any of these other ones for sale? I think it's just the ones with the bubbles that are for sale.
Yeah, I believe that the ones that you're looking at that actually have the prices already listed are ones that were sold in previous sales and are now up for resale. Or those are the ones that are being auctioned and those at the current price. But I don't believe that's how the map works.
Well, some of these just say like, buy for 2,000 sand.
Yeah. That's something that was purchased in a previous sale and is up for resale on secondary. Question for you, and maybe this is something that we can't answer yet, but when the system is implemented, it changes things around so that artists are actually going to get royalties based off of their stuff.
That should be active already.
It's already active? Okay. I was going to say, will that affect or change the way land gets resold in any way, shape, or form? I don't think it would.
At least not yet, because there's no royalty associated with the land being sold.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Yeah. So this is specifically for the layer 2 assets. And because everybody can mint now, anytime an item that you have minted, any asset that you have minted gets resold, you get a 2.5% portion of that sale.
Got it.
Oh, but as Panda Pop said, that's only with sales on the Sandbox Marketplace. So we've not... I can't remember what the ERC standard is for the new sales process, but the that has not been adopted by other marketplaces yet, although the Sandbox is trying to get other marketplaces to adopt that. So we may eventually see OpenSea and other places honoring that fee. But anybody can list their assets now on the marketplace. So I would do that. You know, you should be able to even resell assets you owned previously. Lukus, maybe you can check this out. Well, were you able to sell assets on your account previously, your personal account?
I don't know. I'm a bit of a hoarder, so when I get things, I've never sold
Right.
anything.
No, I get that. But the reason I'm asking you is because I've as an artist I've been able to sell since we had selling as an option. I won't be able to tell when there's a difference. Panda wants the cute raccoon. Well,
I'm guessing it's a Pixville raccoon.
No, this is from CellX. This is from being a staff artist.
So you want me to go into my inventory and check if I can list an item for sale?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna click on Wizzy the Orange real quick and see what happens.
If you can sell Wizzy the Orange right now?
It says list for sale.
There you go. Okay, so everybody can sell their assets on secondary now. So I'm not gonna sell this guy, but I could. I didn't know it had all these animations. It's got a sleeping one.
When you scroll over the assets now, ever since we updated the catalyst, they have that new animation where, like, if it's legendary, it looks like it's like on fire almost with that orangish flame, and it just looks so cool. I'm digging it.
Yeah, so we have some like, I don't want to call them prizes, but we get some special items being staff that are just for the staff artists. Yeah. So
team swag.
Misspell raccoon. There's 2 C's. I've got a lot more of them than I realized.
There's actually 7 C's in raccoon. Most people don't know it, but 5 of the C's are silent.
Panda says only 1 card will appear though. So if you went to the marketplace to search an asset, it'll show the asset once. When you click on it, it's meant to show all the assets listed. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, I've known about getting these for a long time. I just didn't realize how many of them I'd accumulated. Just because I'm bad at paying attention to things sometimes. And they're also super adorable. I didn't even realize I had this spooky raccoon or this night raccoon. I'm gonna have like a whole army of raccoons.
I mean, who wouldn't need an army of raccoons?
So I'm trying to think of an asset that a lot of people might have already relisted. So I'm thinking like maybe the Alpha Dragon. I like how I searched Alpha Dragon and it pulled up Alpha Sword instead. Same difference. Oh, it also shows the numbers of the stats now when you hover.
I don't think it does that for me. 1 second. Actually, I'm going to check. Maybe it doesn't. I just didn't notice it. That's awesome. You always get the updates a little before everyone else, too.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a jerk.
Oh, you don't have that yet?
I don't know. I'm still trying to pull it up. See, I have 2 different desktops when I'm streaming, and one of my streaming desktop is wildly different than my normal usage desktop, and I don't have access to any of my stuff, like my Sandbox account or my wallet or any of that stuff when I'm actually on the stream.
Sure.
It's to compartmentalize and help me not accidentally dox myself or other people while on the air.
Yeah. No, I live dangerously. I've just got the one PC up in front.
Yeah, it doesn't show it when I'm in my inventory, but maybe I have to be on the marketplace.
Yeah, I'm searching on the marketplace. So as I hover over each of these,
if I'm on the marketplace and I hover over, then yes, I see it.
Okay, all right, then we all get it. Why does the Alpha Dragon not show up?
I don't know, but somebody's listed a Golden Skull liquidity reward for 420 sand.
That is unfortunate for me because I won't get any royalties on the Sandbox minted assets.
Oh wow.
Maybe if I just search dragon.
This is really cool. Seeing the stats pop up.
Yeah. It's so you can like
That
quickly
is,
browse. I mean, so
yeah.
the unfortunate thing though is that these stats don't have a direct impact in the game maker anymore. Um because everything's basically like the values are unlocked now.
Mm.
Theoretically, I'm not sure on this one. If you were to use these as the player character, it might influence the stats, but I haven't tested that yet. It used to, but it
Okay.
might influence the max stat there. So I don't see where's the alpha dragon.
Why don't you just type in dragon?
I did.
Unless you've already done
These are
that.
the search results for dragon.
I mean, if I go into my inventory, I see it. Let me see what it's actually. It's one of the first things that pops up when I go into my inventory.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing it on the marketplace. I was just trying to see what it looks like when multiple people are trying to sell an asset.
Well, I dropped the link for the Alpha Dragon in the chat just in case you want to click on it and find it.
I followed the same path you did to get to it. It says it's a character. It's weird that it's not showing up on the market. Okay, here we go. So we see two people. Good grief.
Yeah.
You think they want enough sand for it?
Nope. They should ask more.
I've got 3 of them. So yeah, you can see what the current listings are. Do you have this technical specs drop down?
One moment.
A rare desk makes no difference right now. And honestly, a rare desk wouldn't have made a difference before because unless you wanted to use like defense and have it be a breakable item in a game and you wanted a higher defense, like a bigger life bar for it. So that was why like I liked the idea of having defense gems on items because then you could set their health to a certain value. So if you wanted to make destructible environments, everything could have a health bar. But you can still do that. There's just no limit on the health bar now. I mean, there is a max health, but it's everything has the same max health now, and you just have to define what health you want. Do you have the technical specs?
I do.
Yay! Now everybody can see how tall and wide and thick things are. So
yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So we've got XYZ for voxels and meters. Eventually we might have faces and nodes as well. We don't yet, but I heard beans that may be coming, so people can kind of see how well optimized an asset is before they purchase. But now you can at least know how big it is, and you can also still wish list stuff. You can still click the heart, and it'll pop up in your inventory. I would. So something that people have been encountering in the game maker is when they wish list items. Oh, there we go. When we wish list items, maybe props. Here we go. So like Wizzy's windmill here. Like I made this, but I have it as a wish list in case I want to put it in a scene to like make a video or something. But somebody did buy this a long time ago, and it's a 1 of 1. So
yeah,
now when I place it, it's got this pattern over it, which says, "Oh hey, it's not in my inventory. I don't own it." Now, some people have been encountering this with a lot of assets that they feel like they own, assets that they either bought or claimed or were airdropped, or even ones that they made. are showing up with this pattern, which is a little confusing. And what I've noticed is that I had a lot of assets that were like this, and it was because for some reason I don't remember wishlisting these all, but either I did and I forgot about it because it didn't make a difference before, or there was some bug. But I had like 40 pages of wishlisted items. Now,
surprise.
I knew that there were a lot that I had wishlisted specifically for building reasons. I made the Spooksville 2020 social hub, which was full of Halloween items made by the Creator Fund, and those were all wishlisted. So that made sense. And then for my work in pitching games for like Care Bears and Smurfs, I had wishlisted a lot of other items that were on the marketplace to just kind of assemble worlds together to like make videos to pitch to potential clients for the sandbox. And so I had a bunch of assets wishlisted that way. So I just went through, it took a while. I just like watched a movie and just like unwishlisted everything one at a time. And eventually I got through it. Note that if you do it too fast, you could get rate limited, and Cloudflare will like log you out for 30 minutes. So don't do it too fast. I like would unwishlist something, wait like 4 seconds, then unwishlist another thing, wait 5 seconds, unwishlist another thing, wait another 5 seconds. Like you can't just like rapid fire go, because then the website goes, whoa, you're making too many requests. They think you're trying to like DDoS attack the sandbox. So just a warning, if you're doing it and you go a little bit too fast, and then all of a sudden it says like there's an error, you can't unwishlist, and then it logs you out and you can't connect anymore, it's because you got rate limited. Like I said, just wait like 30 minutes or an hour, go make dinner, come back later. It happens.
It's very thoughtful. Like, hey, we want you to have time to make your food. So
there is a solution for staff. We have like a VPN thing set up that says like, oh, Alex is working from the office, so I didn't get rate limited anymore. But I didn't realize I could do that at first, so I just was like dealing with it. But I imagine most people don't have as many wishlisted items as I did. I had a lot of wishlisted items, and now I've only got 4. If you go to your
Quattro.
So to go back to the texture thing, so it's because the game maker's getting confused, and there should be an update about this, but basically it's filtering these items as wishlisted items even if you own them. So now everybody has this owned basic drafts and wish list. Not everybody has exclusive, but everybody has these other filters here. And if something is in the wish list, it's not putting it in owned anymore, when it should be an owned. And so it's like the game maker's going like, oh, it's in the wish list, and then like not checking if you own it. So the game maker's getting a little confused. There will probably be an update regarding that at some point. But to fix it, I go to my inventory, entities, status, wish list, and you can see I've unwishlisted. I'm down to 5 items. And is this one? This one's minted, I think. Yeah, it's minted, but I don't think it's been posted for sale. There's a check on OpenSea button now. Oh, that wasn't there before.
Wait, what? Huh? What? Huh?
Looks like there are no copies available in our marketplace. Check on OpenSea.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I love that. I've been hoping, because I've always had to just open OpenSea and then copy and paste the asset ID or search for it by name. It's just, inconvenient. But now it's here. There are 4 owners. How much did these sell for before?
9 million sand.
Probably. Oh, only 250. Not bad. But there's none listed right now. I want one because it looks cool. So I've got that, and Cybergirl by DM Archer. This one's cool because it's got like alternate modes.
I was just gonna ask you to do one of DM Archer's assets and take a look at it real quick. And I just dropped the link in the chat.
Which mech robot uprising? What is this? Oh yes, yeah.
You know what it is.
Oh, okay,
you know what it is.
I didn't recognize the name at first. Yeah,
check out the specs.
13 meters.
Right.
Sorry, that's 13 meters wide. It's 23.75 meters tall, and 7.5 meters front to back. This thing's
Be
ginormous.
still, my beating heart.
Do you have one, right?
Yes.
I was making sure. I think I told you. I think I was like,
you were the one who told me, and within 5 minutes it was in my inventory, and I was like, thanks.
What? Wait, what's the name again? It's CF24.
Touche in the chat says, that's a great asset. I picked one up too. Yes, it is a great asset by a great designer.
I thought I owned one. Oh wait, I'm looking under props, not. I kind of wish we had a like an all. I think we've requested an all tab because it can, between characters and props, sometimes like you get a little hung up, and it would be nice to have like an all. Like we have an all here for like the status of it, but it'd be nice to have an all category here instead of having to like shuffle back and forth between blocks and characters and stuff, which is the old way it worked. It used to default to an all view, and now it like limits it to these tabs, which is not, it's good for organization, but you kind of get used to the old way of things. And yeah, this guy is ginormous.
Do me a favor, and also I just dropped another link in the chat. I want you to see another asset they did.
There's a reason. I think we picked DM Archer as the 2022 the Sandies by the council best artist. I'm pretty sure it was.
What am I looking at here? And also, look, the reason I brought this one up. One, it's beautiful, it's stunningly beautiful. Get the assets, look at the animations, but go look at the buy button below it. It says you're buying from the creator.
Ooh, nice. Wait, this is only 52 sand?
Yeah. What?
One moment.
Hey, DM, you owe me like finder's fee because I know Alex is about to go buy it. Oh, wow.
I don't have any sand on ETH mainnet right now. I'll have to... We're going to wishlist it. We're going to come back to that. It says there's 200 minted and there's 10 available for sale. I think they haven't listed all of them.
No. It's such a beautiful asset. Like the time, effort, like there's so much that went into this, and you can just everything, all the animations.
I just want to like snuggle in there, just like sit down and just chill.
Yo, I know exactly what you're talking about. In the little circle part, just roll up in there. You'd be nice and warm. His tail's on fire. You could be toasty. No more cold nights.
Yeah, little never-ending story going on there. The spiral's cool. Yeah, all these are cool.
The scales on the side of it, I'm just like, yeah, how did you do that? Stop being a magical creature from beyond the ether and tell me your secrets.
So the scales are pixel art.
I know. It's just, it looks so good.
Yeah. No, the animation is very impressive. They put a lot of work into this. I love the whiskers. Little spindly whiskers. I'm sand broke. Yeah. Time for a race between Alex and Vivox. Well, I mean, it's I don't think we need to fight over it. There's 200 of them. And like I said, there's 10 available from the seller, but I have a feeling that not all of them are listed, so they may be doing like a limited release. Plus, I could probably message DM Archer and they'd hook me up with a. I'm not saying they'd give it to me for free. I'm saying like I could ask.
It'd relist one,
list one more. Yeah. Be like, hey, I see you still got a bunch of these.
Why are you hoarding all those dragons?
Let me buy it.
Dragons don't hoard dragons. Dragons hoard gold. You want my gold? Take my gold.
Yeah. I'm a little sand broke at the moment. All of my sand's on Polygon right now, actually. For the moment. All right. Yeah, and so I like this one because it had like alternate. It's got it's got like a nice face, but then they've also got they've got like a mask and like different I'm trying to see where the animations are. That's not it. Maybe they've got like these extra nodes that come out on special animations, and it's really cool. Oh wait, I saw something that looked like deactivate. Where is it? I keep on scrolling past it.
Isn't it
Are my eyes playing tricks on me? I could have sworn I saw deact.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's wait, why is that above dance? It's like,
oh yeah,
it's like not alphabetical.
I kind of feel like a jerk for saying they're alphabetical now.
Oh no, it's cyber mode deact. That's why. So they've got this mask that slides up through their hair and becomes kitty ears. And they've got like I don't know if they're like spider legs or what. So cyber mode activate. Do they have any other cyber mode? Attack cyber mode. They're like super kicks. It's just like DM Archer puts just a lot of cool like work into this stuff. They just have a really good eye for detail, and they make really good assets. So I like their stuff. Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Yes, there's also that. But it's mostly because they've got the cool mask and cyber elements, and it's just a cool character design, like with the hoodie and stuff. Why did we? Oh, so I was trying to say how to fix your wish listed items. So, the problem that I'm experiencing though is that sometimes the items don't they don't like clear the wish list status, or at least not right away. And I'm not sure. I'm gonna check and see if this got fixed or not. So the menagerie is an experience that I put together a long time ago to demo a bunch of assets and like what a space could look like if you're trying to show off your NFTs. And yeah, so it's still I unwishlisted all these items, including ones that I either own or made, and it's still showing them like this. Now it doesn't look like this when you go to play. It looks fine. So the coin fountain I own, I made, and it looks fine. Although the animation's not playing, which is interesting.
Yeah, it's just stationary. I've never seen that.
I've been noticing sometimes the animation's acting weird. Well, like when we were playing on Wednesday and the NPCs came out and they were all collapsed into like one node basically. They're like the little micro people were coming to attack us from the horde mode game. Yeah, like that. I think that's what was happening just now with this. Not sure what's going on with that. Obviously we're gonna report it and figure it out. So yeah, this fountain is like that, and if I do, let's see, it would be a prop.
Vivox says, I noticed that any asset that you haven't opened and saved on 0.9 stays owned.
What? Any asset that you haven't opened, you mean stays wishlisted?
I'm going to ask that you ask V about that, because me no.
V can hear me. So.
I know, but it felt like you were addressing it to me.
There's no batch unwishlist all available on the marketplace. Would be nice. I don't know if it's we're coming to the holiday season, so like everybody's kind of like wrapping things up and like taking care of last minute like layer 2 0.9 issues. So I wouldn't expect any new requests to like process through before next year. So yeah. The weird thing about this though is if I make a new game, the coin fountain shows up as owned. So you can see it's in my wishlisted inventory. But if I was to open up a new experience, then it will show up as owned correctly. So yeah, it's confusing. I don't know why it's being like that. And I've tried saving. Maybe if I remove it entirely and we can save. And then we can back out. Wait for a second. Touche, says Alex. Quick question. And then he writes a novel.
Yes. Miniature novel. But hey, you know what? We like more details. More is more, not less is more. Thank you very much.
Do you know if the ability to give an asset a catalyst for functionality in game, like raising the damage an NPC does, will be allowed again? Currently, if you give an asset a catalyst and publish the asset, it comes in without a catalyst in GameMaker. I think this was a recent change with polygon minting, but assume it's a bug. So it's basically that there's no the NPCs all have the same stats now, which was intentional. Let's see if I go to characters. Owned. So we'll grab a Bentley Bear Rare. And let's filter for a legendary. And we'll grab Rector here. So you see, like, we're not we are seeing the attributes here still. But if we make both of these, say a melee enemy, attack damage 441, attack damage 23. Okay, so it is making a difference in the stats. All right, this one's got 0 power. Let's try a different rare. That say does have power. We'll try.
Oh, power.
Nope, no power in that one. Try Dark Witch. Okay, this one does have power. And we'll make them a melee enemy. And they've got 134. So it looks like the stats are still coming through.
He just dropped a couple comments that you want to read.
Okay. That's with a new NPC you just upload to the account. My Epic Catalysts NPCs come in with 53 damage, and the ones without cats are coming in with 10 damage. Okay, so that sounds normal, I think. That's actually not what I was expecting. I was expecting with the new system that having gems and catalysts on an NPC, I thought that it wasn't going to make any difference going forwards, but maybe it's just not updated. So let's see what an epic has. This guy should have some power. So this one's got 30 power. He's doing 348 damage. Good grief. That's a lot of damage. Let's try something that probably doesn't have power. I don't remember what Petunia's got going on here. Nope, Petunia does have power. Okay, down to 240. So the gems are making an effect. And again, these are on old assets. I do realize that. Sentient Flower Pot has 0 power. And let's see if it's a melee enemy. They're doing 53 attack on epic with no power catalysts. And your number... there's a lot in the chat to scroll through. Where was the numbers?
Here, 1 second. I got it. My epic catalyst NPCs came in with 53 damage.
Yep.
And the ones without cats are coming in with 10 damage.
Yeah, so then that's the same as what it was. If you look at these are old assets. Actually, I don't know where I got the sentient flower pot from. It says I own it. I don't remember what this thing is. So yeah, I was under the impression that gems and cats on NPCs was no longer going to have an effect. But it seems that they still do, so maybe the change is not complete. Oh, it's got a face.
Oh, on the
That's
pot.
why
I was looking at the plants for a face.
Yeah, me too. I was looking at the flowers, and no, it's the flower pot that's sentient. It's the
that makes sense.
It does say it's a sentient flower pot. It doesn't say it's a sentient flower. So
it was right there, staring at us the whole time.
Doesn't say. Okay, Lockley. I don't remember having this. I mean, I'm not surprised that I have it. I don't have a recollection of this flower pot. So yeah, it's doing 53 base damage with epic catalyst. Having power gems does boost the
peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Does boost the attack power. What's the max damage? If we go to
a peanut butter and power jam sandwich sounds really good. Thanks, Alex.
If we go to the prismatic hat, this is max power. And let's just say it's let's say it is a melee enemy. 1,758 damage. Good grief.
No big deal.
So if you want an OP boss, just use this hat.
Drop in the bucket. Hey, Alex, what's the roll on that hat?
100. Yeah. Oh, speaking of hat.
Go on.
So, I had a few things to finish up, and it's been a hell of a December so far. It's been a lot happening, good and bad, and I didn't get a chance to mint the rest of the Wizzy hats that I have to make the complete set, because we had the 6 basic colors of blue, gold, orange, green, purple, and black. And then we had Santa Wizzy and Wizzy de los Muertos. And then I was having upgraded ones. So we had the Wizzy the Blues overpowered hat. Just not overpowered. Wizzy the Blues. The one I gave you, Lucas. I can't remember what it's called right now.
Undying.
Undying, thank you. Wizzy the Blues Undying hat. Wizzy the Purple's overpowered hat. And other hats and I wanted to have the whole set of the upgraded hats from the basic ones, and I just didn't have a chance to get to them. So I'm going to be doing one last batch of layer 1 mints next week, and we're gonna have new hats for Christmas.
Will there be a Santa hat?
There's going to be a Santa Wizzy 2023 hat. There's going to be Wizzy the Black's active defense hat.
Ooh.
There's going to be a Wizzy the Green's. I think I had decided on a name, and I don't have it right in front of me, and I'm bad with names. I'm not remembering it off the top of my head. Basically, a druid hat. I think it's Wizzy the Green's overgrown hat, I think is what it's called.
Nice. Do you know what a group of druids is called?
I've heard this before and I don't remember.
They're called the Grove, and I think that's amazing.
Wizzy the Golden's something hat. I don't think I decided on the name. Well, that's the basic one. So it's gonna it's gonna get upgraded. So we're gonna have the complete set along with the Sandy's 2023 staff. Panda's working on something for that. So we might do like some sort of New Year's show like we did last year. Some other things. I've got to get my layer 1 mints done and over with. And I ran out of time. So but I did want to show you what I made.
Yeah, please.
So we got a little
Oh, look at them ears. Yeah. Oh, they go for a little stroll.
Yeah. Well, it's active defense, so they'll go and block things for you. I mean, they'll go and block things for you, meaning that the hat has high defense, which will boost your max life. I don't have a way to make them actually defend you in game, although you could try to make some sort of mechanic with that. And with the new having something send a message when you equip it, you could make the equipping the hat change some stat in the game, which would defend the player from attacks. So you could use the bonus system to give a defense bonus, but you could also have the hat send a message which would like intercept enemy attacks somehow. So yeah, I've been having fun with this. I feel like the flapping of the wings is not quite as symmetrical as I wanted it to be. They're not.
It's okay. They're each wing is an individual sentient entity. While they are in tune, they're not a mirror image of each other. You know, the left one has a little bit more personality than the right one. Right one's a little more stodgy. The left one's a little more like lighthearted. So they're not going to be perfectly in tune.
I appreciate your support,
imagination,
but for me, the lack of symmetry here is bothersome. It's not quite lining up as I thought it had from when I set up the animation, and I think I just need to put it in orthogonal mode and like line it up with the camera, and then I'll be able to even it out, and I'll just re-upload. All right. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this though.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. So the basically all the rest of today and tomorrow, I'm going to be finishing up some modeling and animation, and then I get like one last chance to do some layer 1 mint before it's gone forever.
Gone forever.
Yeah. So actually, if I'm not mistaken, and you know, somebody could like somebody on staff could like do this after me, I suppose. But these may be the last items for the sandbox minted on layer 1, possibly. So we may be closing it out with some Wizzy items as the final stuff. Yeah, layer 1 was always going away for minting. Like that was always the plan. Once layer 2 is working, we were getting rid of layer 1 for minting. And technically nobody can mint on layer 1 right now. Basically, I'm squeezing myself in uh, to have I need some technical help from our team in order to get these back. But it was mostly I wanted the whole set to be on layer 1. Because then like eventually we'll have the bridge for Polygon, and like all the layer 1 assets could get moved to Polygon. But for now, I just feel like they're more complete and at home all together. And I don't want them to be lonely. I don't want some ones lingering on Polygon without all their friends on layer 1. So they're all going to be together, and yeah, we'll close out the year, close out the chapter on layer 1, and I'll be listing these hats next week. Most of these hats, I will probably give away at least one of each. But these are all going to be like legendary 10 copy hats. And so they'll get listed with pricing similar to, what the other hats have been listed. For the sake of people's wallets, I know that I get frustrated when there's like too many sales of things all at once. I will probably actually stagger out the sales. So I may list like a couple of them all at once for anybody who wants them right away. But I'll probably hold a few in reserve to release at a later time. So that way people who are going to try to collect them all have an opportunity to do so without it being like a mad dash to get them all at once, because that could be overwhelming. And as much as I am like a creator and making stuff, I'm also a collector and consumer of metaverse items, and I get it. I feel the pain. I'm trying to not create the FOMO that I experience in other projects. So I will try to be nice about this. All right. So the real reason we're here today is to play some games. Felicity? Hold on a second.
Of course.
I'm hearing a door, and I'm trying to make sure that my daughter's not trying to go back to the main part of the house, which is currently locked. So,
yeah, go do things. Take care of your tiny human. Giaza says, Alex, you really need to come explain that migration is important to other deeds, ape community with me and the Polygon team, or Makis A team, LOL, Makis. Yeah, the ability for migration is really important, but it's also something that a lot of people think is just the press of a button or something that can happen if a community wants it to bad enough. But the reality of migration is that it requires a lot of planning, a lot of contract work, and a lot of coding. So we can convince them that it's important, but yeah, and testing, it's years of testing. It's not like a simple like, hey, why don't we just move over to Polygon today? And I don't know why all of a sudden I've got a Brooklyn accent there or whatever that was, but yeah, it's something that requires a lot of forethought, a lot of extra work.
The most important thing is
safety,
auditing and certification, because I don't remember, it didn't affect me at all because I wasn't involved in any of it, but there was a thing either last year, it might have been earlier this year, but I think it was last year. There was the wormhole incident where somebody had made a bridge to take currency from one chain to another, and the whole thing just got exploited and like drained a ton of currency. Like either it went to somebody specific who like ran off with it, or it just went into the void, and I don't remember the specific details. I just remember it was called a wormhole, and it was a bad situation, and it messed some people up. So yeah, if we're gonna do a bridge, and I know we want to do a bridge, like it's been in the plans for a long time, it's just not the first the first step to all of this. So as much as I want to give, I still have the list of all the people who are supposed to be getting a coin. I don't remember if it was a spinning coin or a flashing coin, but I have the list and it says which one you're supposed to get.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's on the Wizzy the Blue winners spreadsheet.
But it's once we go to Polygon.
It's once we have a bridge for me to put the coins on Polygon, because I have the coins and we're on Polygon, but the coins aren't on Polygon. Why does it take so long? It took 1 minute to draw the button in PowerPoint. Why are you that hurts on so many levels. Why are you drawing things in PowerPoint? That's the worst.
Because efficiency, Alex. That's why. If you draw it in PowerPoint, then you don't have to draw it in another program and transfer it over, because then you just need another bridge. Come on, man. Keep up.
Oh, man. All right.
Bridge on bridge on bridge.
You dog, I heard you like bridges.
I heard bridges are really easy to make. Can you whip one up for me before lunch?
I just noticed my my user icon here in the top corner. It looks like I'm wearing a very short hat. I don't know why
you're wearing one of those bamboo hats.
I don't know why I'm so high up in the preview, because I know it's supposed to try to like line up with the head, but it seems confused as to how tall I am. Ironically, like, I'm short in real life, so the fact that my picture is too high up is kind of funny.
Fun fact, Alex likes to try to convince people he's short in real life, but he's actually 7'2". He's related to Abraham Lincoln. It's a crazy story. As we both take a drink.
Grandmother's great grandfather met Abraham Lincoln, sort of saw him. He was in the Civil War, and like saw him in like a parade.
And that story's been passed down from generation to generation.
I have a photocopy of a letter that my great-grandfather wrote my great-grandmother, and my grandmother gave me that. So it skipped a bunch of generations there.
Oh, it's in the letter.
He talks about seeing the stovepipe hat.
Okay. So that's different. That's like a family artifact that's been salvaged. That's really cool. And I like that.
And technically, I'm reading the first-hand account.
Okay, that's different. Here, one second.
Of the guy who wrote the letter. So it's not. This isn't like he told his child, who told his child, who told my great grandmother, who told her daughter, who told her daughter, who's my mom. Like it's a handwritten letter from my great grandfather to my great grandmother. Sorry, from my great grandmother's great grandfather.
Okay. Yeah. Digging it.
Civil War was a long time ago.
It was quite some time ago. It wasn't yesterday.
I think it's 5-6 generations. I can't do it in my head. Depends on where you count it from. I am actually related to founders of the USA. I'm my way further back on that same line. John and Priscilla Alden were on the Mayflower, and I'm descended from them. And then on my dad's side of the family,
mentioned that before.
They're from Mexico, sort of on the Rio Grande, and they didn't found the U.S., but they were near where tacos are from, I guess, which is far more important.
Far more important. Nuts to some moldy old documents. Tacos are where it's at.
I don't think they had to do anything with inventing tacos, but
doesn't matter. They were in the proximity. They're famous by proxy.
Exactly.
So I have a little family artifact that I'm very fond of. It's an old Greek drachma, and my grandfather used to collect coins. Cool. And this was the oldest coin that he has. It's from when Alexander the Great was minting his own money. And when my grandparents passed away, my grandmother asked me, like, before they passed, like, do you want anything? And I was like, literally just want one of grandpa's coins. That's it. So she had it turned into a necklace. So she put like a little like clasp on the top of it.
It's closer to the camera.
Yeah.
That is super cool.
Yeah, it's literally my favorite thing. Like, I don't have many things that I like. I'm not a big like collector. I love digital collectibles because I can collect without collecting.
Right.
But like, I don't have many physical collectibles in my house or collections of anything. But this is something that I truly love and cherish.
So as we're talking about height and how it affects the preview, check out this guy. He looks so tiny in the character preview.
Oh my goodness. Look at you just running around as this giant robot. Oh, all my dreams are coming true.
His head actually comes out of the surface of the water.
Fight the squid right now. He's
well,
clearly trying to destroy Tokyo.
Hold on. I gotta move the camera. Cam height. Can I not change the camera height? I mean, I can change the camera distance. You used to be able to change the height. At least now I can get it further out. Giant squid! My camera's colliding with something.
All the awesome that's floating around.
So not really designed to be a player character.
Yeah.
Still cool.
Super cool.
Yeah. All right. We came here to play games.
We did. We keep getting distracted because we're awesome like that.
So we promised to play Pixville, which is right here on the map. This is part of the winter event.
Depending on how long we're in this, we might not be able to play Invincible today because we've already been streaming for an hour.
Yeah.
But fingers crossed. We'll see.
Pixville, the Ever Tree. Welcome to Pixville, where adorable creatures called Pico live. Explore the beautiful locations of Pixville and join exciting adventures. Multiple adventures. It's not just an adventure. How about we do a giveaway? What do you think?
Ooh. Give me a couple seconds. Pull that up. I closed it down when I was looking for... I went to the thesaurus to look up synonyms for lucky because I thought you were looking for a name for the hat. And I closed down the form.
So I'm trying to think of how I want to do the giveaway for the upgraded hats.
Okay.
Because I want to give away one of each, I think. And I think it should be for... it should be open to people who already have the NPC or hat of that color and one other color. Because I got 3 of these upgraded hats to give away. And we've got 6 of these characters. So, like, Wizzy the Black's active defense hat could be for anybody who has Wizzy the Black, Wizzy the Black's hat, and then maybe, like, Wizzy the Blue or Wizzy the Blue's hat. Something like that. And then for the gold one, it could be for whoever has gold or purple.
So some sort of combination of things.
Yeah, and then for the green one, it could be whoever has green or orange. Maybe. Just thinking. And
just thinking out loud. Firing off on all cylinders.
Yeah. Doing a lot.
Like it.
All right. We are this adorable red raccoon. Is there a name for these things?
Pico.
Well, no. For red raccoons, they are a thing, right? A red. It's probably a red panda, right?
I was about to say maybe it's a red panda. No, that's a red. That looks like a raccoon.
But don't red pandas look kind of like raccoons also?
Here, 1 second. Let me pull it up. It's red though, so maybe you're right. Maybe it's a red panda.
Look.
Raccoons aren't really red.
What? Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like, raccoons aren't red. This thing is red, but also looks like a raccoon. Little feet pop out when you sit.
No, I think you're right. I think it's a red panda. I'm looking at pictures of the two online right now.
Red pandas look like red raccoons.
Yeah, red pandas also, their arms and legs are like a darker brown.
Yeah.
And homeboy here has darker brown. I think the tips of their tails have like brown on them too.
Is this is girl with the pearl earring. There's a very famous painting, but they've redone it. This is why art history is.
Did he draw one of his French girls?
Hold
on. Where did...
It's this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Very much so.
These are the things that, like, they don't test you on this in art history class, which is unfortunate because, like, the cool thing about learning art history is that you get to catch these references and how different arts influence each other and references to things in other media. But what they actually test you on in art history, or at least when I took art history, was you need to know the name of this painting, you need to know the museum it's in, you need to know what date it was painted, you need to know the name of the artist, and you need to know where it is currently located or where it was made. And you need to know like these 5 things about 100 different paintings, and we're going to quiz you on 10 of them, and that's going to count for 30% of your grade for the year. And I am terrible at memorization, and I failed that class so hard. And out of a class of like 100 people, 10 people who I personally knew in that class also failed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was. I actually only one person that I knew personally passed the class. It was the worst class that when I took art history at Baylor. Don't do it. Don't be an art major at Baylor for that. At least if that professor is still tenured, because if you're an art major, that was the only professor, and he was the worst. He was the most boring professor ever, and you just had to rote memorize all this stuff without any like context or meaning, and the quizzes were so heavily weighted. Like I could write papers all day on art. Like I like doing research on that kind of stuff. It'd be great. But that's not how that class was formulated. They basically wanted you to be able to be a docent at the Louvre or something. Like that was the point of that class, and it was terrible. You get such a nice view out of this window.
Okay, so I gotta point something out. A's says he threw out an idea in the chat, and I love it. And I think it's amazing, and I need you to see it. But he says his suggestion is Wizzy the Mighty. He has no magical powers. He's all muscles. Just a thought that popped into his head, and he wanted to share with the class. And I love it. I want to take it a step further. And so it's not just that he's all muscles, no magic, but he thinks he has magic. So he solves all of his problems by punching them. And when he punches things, he yells things like magic missile before he punches.
Okay, so yes and no, and this is already a thing. This is already a thing, and yes and no.
Okay.
And you'll have some agency and control for this. I have already declared that there's going to be no more Wizzy NPCs as part of like the normal, like the way that we've been doing the Wizzy NPCs. I'm done with them. That collection is not going to be
expanded upon
or if we want to say it, aggressively diluted. Like the 8 NPCs that have been made are the definitive 6, basically like the 6 Power Rangers and the 2 holiday specials.
Okay.
That is it.
Picking up what you're saying loud and clear.
Yeah. So I I made that statement before. I'm standing by it, because I want to keep the integrity of the collection. I'm not trying to milk the community for more money on NPCs. Like I I'm comfortable with like how far we've taken it with the NPCs.
Okay.
There may be, so as something that we've discussed on stream before is, and something that I would like to do is that as part of the avatar collection, and I've talked to staff about this, and they're like, this is a good idea, but it's going to take development as anything else does, and you have to get like enough people on board to make it a priority. I would like for avatar owners in the sandbox to be able to use their avatars as NPCs. Do we have any dances? I want to dance. Nice. I love how the breakdancing is literally just constantly spinning on the head. So
you know what? When you got skills, you got skills. Maybe those are limited skills.
So I would like for people who own a Wizzy avatar or any number of Wizzy avatars to be able to use them as characters in games that they build. And I would like them to be able to participate in game jams, both for the Wizzyverse and other wider game jams, anything that they make for the metaverse map that they publish on their land. The Wizzies are guides to the metaverse. So if you can put them in your game, not just the NPC ones, not just our core cast of 8 Wizzies, but all of the 10,000 avatars that will be Wizzy avatars that you can place in your games. Like that is my dream goal for the project, that people are able to put these wizards in any game that they want and give them personality and life of their own, and be able to take advantage of the different traits that I'm putting into this project to express a story. And there are going to be muscly, shirtless, tattooed up Wizzies. There's going to be pirate Wizzies. There's going to be robot Wizzies. That these are traits that I've already planned out, and I was really hoping to get the Avatar project launched this summer, and I've just been slammed with work. I was telling Lukus before the stream that if I didn't get anything new to do starting immediately, I would have months of work in front of me right now. And that's just been the constant state of things for years now, basically. I've always got stuff to do. So it's been a tough year to try to get the Wizzyverse like set to go. A lot of the work is in place. Funny enough, for me, the fastest thing is going to be finishing the artwork for them, because it's the doing character design artwork is my thing in the sandbox. I'm not necessarily the fastest at it, but I'd like to think I'm good at it. There's a reason that they put me on staff, and it's something that I'm very confident in doing. The difficult part for me is the planning stage of, okay, this trait can go with this trait and it can't go with that trait, and there's a lot of editing a spreadsheet, going back and forth, going like, these traits work together, these traits don't, and it's not just a lot of work to define those things, it's also very confusing to read this spreadsheet and to wrap my head around, like, okay, I was making this plan and then I got interrupted to go do something else, and then I come back to my desk and I'm like, okay, I said like this doesn't go with this, but why? and
why for?
Yeah, like for example, like some of the Wizzies have different shaped noses, because as I've modeled out the different Wizzies, they've some got bigger noses, some got smaller noses. They're like real people, and they also have different skin colors, like real people. When you're planning out these things with voxel models, I don't have a way to say, one trait being nose size and another trait being nose color, and have it automatically calculate the correct nose. I have to make one trait that is both nose size and nose color and define every single combination of those. And then I have to say that if I want the nose to match the rest of the face, I have to say, okay, so this tan large nose can only go with tan skin, and this small tan nose can only go with tan skin. Except that's not the way you say it. You say it inverse. You say, okay, the large tan nose does not go with dark skin, with light skin, with bone skin, with robot skin. And it's a list of exclusions. So it like multiplies out the amount of work with it, and I get a headache when I look at it. So since summer, I've been like slowly picking away at this spreadsheet, trying to like figure out all the exclusions, and on top of it, I get new ideas as I'm working on it, which makes it even worse because I'm like,
you just need to give yourself a certain point in time where you're like, all right, no more new ideas, unless they're like,
I'm basically at that point.
More simple.
Yeah, okay. I'm basically at the point where I'm cutting ideas instead of adding new ideas, which I'm happy about. But it's planning out the exclusions that's just like mind numbing to work on. Now we are working on like making this VoxEdit avatar generator system more accessible. So that way, other projects can work on these things without needing like staff support. I don't know when people will be seeing that. So things like what I'm doing right now in the future might not even be necessary. But for now, I'm using the tools available to me. So yeah. If something goes wrong, we get a Wizzy the Chameleon. I mean, maybe. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Anyway, so I saw somebody in the chat ask like, "What's the state of the Wizzyverse?" That's where it's at. I'm still working on all these exclusions. It's a pain in the neck. It's like
it's a project, and it's a big one.
Hundreds and hundreds of lines of spreadsheets, just like going back and forth. Like this works with this, it doesn't work with this, and a lot of times I have lore specific reasons about why things combine the way they do. So it's just it's a lot, and it's like every month I'm like, we're gonna release it next month, and I gotta like, I can't make the announcement until the artwork's done. And so I can't announce the mint date until the artwork's done. That's part of my contract. So it's been a lot. Anyway, so yes, there will be avatars of like buff, like basically boxer wizzies. I think boxing gloves is actually one of the traits that I planned to go along with the shirtless wizzies. They're basically UFC fighter wizzies.
I was gonna say, can they be like drunken boxing wizzies? Because that would be wonderful.
As much as I love Zuiquan, I can't. Maybe I could.
I'm not asking you to change more things now. I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to define a custom set of animations to give a drunken boxing style wizzy.
Hey, Alex, that was a test. You just passed. Yeah. Good job.
But there are ones that are going to look like they're ready to hop in the octagon, and if you want to say that they have a drunken style, that is your prerogative as an experienced creator to go, this is what my avatar, this is what my NPC does or is. So yeah. Anyway, that was all just because somebody said that they wanted a Wizzy who punches things and doesn't have magic traits. So yeah, I mean, really, like right now, no avatars actually have like magic traits because we don't have like a spell casting system in the sandbox. But I mean, I know some people have been working on spells using effects and stuff, and that's amazing. They've done amazing work on that, but that's like defined in their game. So there's no like spell casting system where you jump into like another experience and you're using magical powers. So we got to work with what we have. So the Wizzies are not gonna the Wizzies are going to have the same animations as all the other basic avatar sets. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna play a game here.
Sure, we are.
We have so far break danced for 10 minutes straight on our head, and I love the setup of this room. The game is very quiet. Is there music? Okay, no music. I'm just loving the design here. Besides our little tangent on art history, like this little desk, like your butt fits on it perfectly. You sit here with your little feet sticking out.
I mean, if my butt doesn't fit perfectly on a desk, then I'm just gonna flip it.
You got a calendar. You got like a little bottle of paste. You got, is that a pen or a knife? There's something stuck into the desk.
What is a pen knife? It's a pen knife.
Could be a pen knife. Oh, it looks like a pen. It's probably a quill pen in an ink bottle. We got a little cup of coffee, little candles, guitar, poster, little plant. This TV is adorable. Oh, we've got a Starry Night. It's a piece of work centered around the night sky, which I really love. It's perfect, except it's an imitation.
Forgery.
It's an art called Cat Girl with Pearl Earrings that my father bought on the black market. I feel like there's something secret. What's that?
Secret.
I also like being able to interact with things around the space. I got into a little bit of a fight on Twitter a few weeks ago. Not a fight. I agreed with an indie developer that I've respected for a long time when he made some like gentle criticisms of JRPGs, and a whole bunch of people came at him with a vengeance, and I was like, if any of you have followed me for any amount of time, you probably know that I love JRPGs, and I got my own Twitch built up playing Final Fantasy games, the original ones. So like, I get it. I understand the criticisms. That doesn't mean I dislike playing the old ones. And a bunch of people came at me not knowing any of that, which was kind of funny. They were just very angry and didn't know anything about me. But my favorite thing in JRPGs, even in the old ones, is being able to interact with the little things that decorate the space. You're talking to the NPCs, opening up chests and drawers and stuff, which, even though it's my favorite part of games like the original Final Fantasy, is the thing that happens the least often in Final Fantasy, at least in the original ones. You could search a couple of barrels and bookcases and drawers and stuff, but only a few of them across the whole game. There's like all this space in the game, and only a few of the items you can actually interact with. And that was my favorite part of the game, and it was the smallest part of it. And so whenever I've gone to like design my own RPG stuff, I like being able to like interact with all these little things. Which nothing happened when oh wait, the drawer opened. The drawer opened, but there's nothing in there. But it opens
that you
and it
know
closes.
of.
It's so cute.
What if it's like you're opening it, and then on the other side of the house, a secret door is opening?
That's when you close the kind of stuff that I like.
Mm.
These beds are cute too. Can I lay down?
Face plant.
Yeah. So this brings me so much joy being able to open these things, and that's all I was trying to say in that tweet. And then a bunch of
people called you the devil.
JRPG fanboys got really heated about it, which was hilarious. Are the devil. Because I'm the worst. Because apparently I hate JRPGs. That was what they determined.
How dare you talk about that thing that you love? You monster.
An album photo of my favorite singer, Freddie Mercury. Like a meerkat. Oh yeah, and it's got the iconic yellow jacket. All right, too cute. Let's check out this TV. looks so good. The art is so good in this game. An unidentified object fell from the sky last night, damaging a part of village. The incident caused major damage to a donut shop that was about to open, and we're still trying to determine the cause of the incident. In other news, look at the animation when it pops on. Like, that looks so good.
It really does.
It's got the little blip.
Yeah.
And the light casts on the TV around the TV.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
I love the art in this so much. Looks so good. The glow from this is so beautiful. We're gonna open that later. We're gonna check out this other stuff. What is this? Is it a thermostat or a
intercom?
Security?
I think it's an intercom.
Maybe.
That looks like an old school intercom. My grandma's house had one, and it was literally just a box in the wall with a little white button on the bottom, and you would click it, and it would like scream on the other side of the house, this like ungodly sound to let people know that somebody was trying to talk to them on the other side of the house.
We got a cute pumpkin and pineapple here. However, you can't open the fridge. The game is literally unplayable.
Shut it down. Take it off.
And so we're all done. That's the show, folks. You can't open the fridge. You can't open
everyone.
the fridge.
We are done with this malarkey. Hogwash. Ooh.
You know, this also reminds me a lot of I think the game was called Little Ninjas.
Oh.
Is it called Little Ninjas?
I don't know. It's not reminding me of anything, so.
No, that's a movie from 1993.
Little Ninjas is a movie from 1993. You mean like Three Ninjas?
Mini Ninjas.
Mini Ninjas?
There was a second one? There's a second one that came out 7 years ago? What?
Nobody can see what you're looking at, so nobody knows.
This game was super cute also. It's got a 9 out of 10 on Steam.
Mini Ninjas. Minjas. Yeah. It's a term. I'm not making that up.
It's a very adorable game. It wasn't particularly long, I don't think, but it was like stealth. You know, you're a ninja.
It was a mini game?
It was not a mini game, but you would run around this whole world and you had to like save. There were like bad guys that like kidnapped the other students from your ninja school or something like that, and you had to go and rescue them or something. I don't remember the plot. I played it, I don't know, like 10 years ago. Super cute though, and this reminds me a lot of it. Wait, what happens when we dodge roll? Okay, yeah, we do a little roll. Cute. The way the tail curls up, everything is so perfect. Oh, I haven't even tried attacking. Do we do little punches? Oh, you do little punches and then you do a tail whip.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
I would love to get hit by the tail of a red panda.
Not now.
I feel like...
Not now. I want now.
You said you were going to wait. They heard you, and they're holding you accountable, Alex. You cannot be upset about this.
I guess. Okay. I guess we have to go outside. Also, our player icon up at the top with the eyes just barely peering through the sides. It looks like when a 4-year-old takes a selfie and they just put the phone like up to their face.
I was gonna say like when a grandma takes a selfie because the phone's always like right here.
Hold on.
I could show you my dad's Facebook, and it's just every single picture is like the phone is like right here.
There's one.
And most of them are way too high.
I don't know if I'll be able to find it quickly. If I can't find it in the next like 5 seconds, I'm not gonna worry about it. My younger daughter Maggie, who's gonna be turning 6 in a couple days. It was probably like about a year ago. She took a couple selfies on my phone, and it's basically just like right up her nostrils. She's just like, she's trying to find her brain, I think.
She confused talking on speakerphone with taking a selfie. It's a common occurrence in the youth of today.
Yeah. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I didn't find it. It's too far.
It's okay.
Yeah,
we'll find it another day.
It actually would have been over a year ago then if I haven't found it yet, because I've already scrolled back a whole year. So, yeah. Anyway, other cute things. We're playing this game. Something is blocking the door and it won't open.
You're being held against your will? Is this your house? Go to the intercom.
Joy says, Lesser Pang, are you okay? There's big trouble in village. I don't know, like, is Lesser Pang our whole name? Joy, what happened? Something big fell in our village earlier. It also fell in front of your house. Oh, it isn't it? It's a video intercom. We can actually see. So instead of having a peephole in the door, we have an actual TV screen.
Much safer.
It also fell in front of your house. Oh no, then I can't get out. That's why I can't open the door. Can you get out of there? I've heard that your basement was connected to the outside. Right. Maybe? Good. Come to see me when you get out. I'll be at the crash site. See you there. Okay. Whoop. Oh. The angle of the camera, I thought it was just a tile floor. like, you just open it and it's just floor.
It's like, no. Joke.
Nah, if you turn the camera this way, then you get a sense of depth.
I like it.
Ooh, CMYK. I've got some printer cartridges down here. We got oh, it's a rolling paintbrush. Just the asset design is so cute. I do feel okay. Small criticism. You don't need that little hole on the box for the flaps. I get it. But you can just make it not like that, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll forgive it. The handles are good though. I like the handles. Can we like climb inside the box? Can we break the box? No. Okay. Little broom, little books, little spider webs. Everything's so tiny and cute. I love it. The little barrels look so good. I'm just gonna gush over every single little thing. Little step stool. Looks like we got like ketchup and mustard and laundry detergent and lotion or something.
It's never a good thing when somebody stores massive amounts of lotion in their basement, especially when there's a prison door in said basement. I'm getting some definite vibes. Never mind. I'm just going to hold off now.
It puts the lotion on the fur.
There you go. Exactly. Maybe he's got dry paws. Who knows?
We got lit torches down here though. Something magical's going on over there. Okay, but there's a big
with you.
Glowing golden lock and a sticky note. It appears to be an exit to the outside, but it's padlocked. The note says the key is in the pearl and the girl.
The painting! The secret painting!
I'm pretty sure that's not what we called the painting earlier, though. Try touching the frame.
Click.
Nice.
Yes. When you looked at the painting earlier, it said something like about a secret or a mystery.
Yeah, it said the same thing, but it didn't have the option to look behind it. It said, yeah, it did say that there was something mysterious about it.
There you go.
Something secret. Creepy sounds. Can we? Whoa! There we go. Get an outside peek of the world.
Oh snap!
Push the camera out of bounds. Look at that underwater area. That's so pretty. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Is this a needle? What does it say? Hint, press the I key to open your inventory, then double-click on a piece of equipment to equip it. We got a niddle blade. So, something I noted, in 0.9, if I use the local view, I have a hard time equipping items. Like, I double-click on it, and nothing seems to happen. I don't have anything in my hand. If I go back, I'll see it in the inventory, but it's still not showing up in my hand. However... let me try. If I just scroll down, if I use the equipment all view, and I just scroll down, because, you know,
you find it.
Because it always goes to the bottom, and I've got a ton of stuff. But if I go from here... Well, sometimes it works. There we go. That time it worked. So, I'm not sure why, but using the local filter on the equipment never works for me. Or at least I haven't gotten it to work. But if I do it from all, it does work. So, that's a way around it. Yeah. Look at the cute little blinky face. So good. Alright. Can we break this? Aha! It's a very strong niddle. I like how there's like a little hit animation on them. They like do a little wiggle when they get whacked. Whoa! So we've never been in the basement. What is that? What is it? Ah! We got a crab!
It's
Felicity
a hermit
should
crab.
definitely come watch this.
Oh, it's a box crab.
It's a box crab, yeah.
It's cute.
I'm here.
Hi, Felicity. I know you can't hear me.
Lukus says hi.
Okay. Hi, Lucas.
Oh no, there's crabs! Oh no, they're attacking us! And I fell in the water.
Are you a red panda or fox?
Yeah, we had a whole conversation about this. I'm a red panda.
Oh.
That was a debate.
I know. I stunned it.
Yeah, you did.
We don't really have a block animation. We kind of like do a little wiggle when we block, but that's about it. Go West says, I hear there's a great walkthrough for this experience. I believe Go West made a walkthrough for this experience.
Go West, why don't you drop the link for your walkthrough in the chat?
And if you can't, DM it to Lucas. But yeah, the boxes do a little wiggle when you attack them. Wow. There's one more. Where are they? Where's the one? Oh, is it this one? No? Where's the last box crab?
I'm not going to tell you.
One? No? Maybe I have to go through here first. Well, none of these ones are attacking me. Ah, there they are.
Oh.
We had to defeat 5 to get through the door. Right. That door has unlocked. This one's... Oh, it looks like it's got a heart in it.
Yes.
Aha. We have been healed. Wait. This looks like there's... Can we crawl through? This to me looks like it should be a secret, but it doesn't seem like I can go through there. I want so bad for that to be a secret.
It looks like a tunnel that you can't go through.
The door has locked. We've got some sort of puzzle here. When 2 lights shine, the way will be opened. Will 2 lights are shining. Oh, we got another.
Maybe the way's opened.
Maybe there's like a jump button if it can even, if the red panda can even jump.
We can jump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we got to do levers here.
Find out.
Just pull one of the levers and see what happens.
Ah!
Hey, no. Okay, you have to defeat.
Watch out now.
Defeat fox crabs. Okay.
All right. Oh, these ones are just crabs. They're not box crabs.
I'm disappointed. Like, they're cute, yeah, but the box crabs were so cute. The regular crabs, you're just looking at them like, meh, where's their box?
Oh, okay. I understand the puzzle. So these lights correspond to these, so I need to open up this one.
Or there you go. Yeah.
There we go.
Beep.
I thought it was going to be one of those puzzles where you like flick a switch and it like changes.
What else is on?
Yeah, like when you flip one switch, it changes 2 lights. One, if one's on, it turns off. If one's off, it turns on.
I thought the same thing.
Right. Yeah, I overthought it.
I used to have toys like that as a kid that I adored.
Yeah.
Something in that box.
Chest.
Smash it. Nice.
What is that?
Is that
It's called a floppy disk.
Oh, it's a button
She
shield.
has never seen one of those before.
I've got floppy disks in the room, I think, but I don't know if she knows what they are.
I don't
know what a floppy disk is?
No, apparently no. Mom didn't tell me.
And also, her shirt is green, so she's got no body.
It's pretty amazing. I've actually been contemplating getting like green contact lenses so that you can see through my eyes during the stream, and I thought that would be fun.
All right, where's our shield? Oh, I could put on a hat.
I got no body. I still have my clothes on. I just have
Because she's fancy. You gotta put the orange hat on.
I think green goes with my outfit.
It does. You're right.
The character is actually a lot bigger than I expected because of the way it's detailed. Its eyes are actually... It looks like its eyes are 3 voxels wide. But because it's done in like this low resolution style, I actually thought its eyes and nose were just 1 voxel each, and they had just like arranged them that way. But these characters are actually pretty big, which is
interesting.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So it just means the whole world is created a little bigger to make them look a little smaller?
I think so. Or everything's created with like a lower resolution style.
Okay.
All right. Oh, is this our
there's
house?
Your house. There's your house.
It's
there's
so
something
tiny. It's so much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
But look at what's in front of the house.
Oh,
it's an eraser.
There's a mole.
So big.
It says soft eraser.
I think you're in a miniature world.
Yeah, we are.
Is it like a...
That's wonderful. That makes all of this even better.
Mola says, "What is this? The surface is firm yet soft. It would make a perfect toilet seat for our bathroom at home."
Mola, you so crazy.
First, please clear away that object. No, I don't think we can move it. So we have to wait for Mola to do it. Oh, I knocked over our trees. The music is so bright and cheery.
Maybe it's a bright world, a good world. Maybe?
Oh, look at the animation they did on the water.
Ooh, that looks so good.
That looks awesome.
I like how the waves, like the waves are actually like...
You got little crocodiles.
It almost like inside Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
but different characters like your animal, not the only human.
Is this a... Wait, it's a platypus named Perry. I feel like that's dangerous. But it does look like it's a normal colored platypus, though.
I don't understand why it's dangerous.
Perry the platypus is a character from a Disney show.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, I don't understand what's happening right now.
It's it came out when I was in college, so we found a secret area.
Yes. Finally, a real secret area.
Oh, it's just because
She's right. Finally, a real secret area.
What? There's a computer.
Oh, those are so cute.
That's the size that I thought our character was.
What?
Gotcha.
But we're actually this big. But we've got
Like when we were playing the Horde game and the miniatures came out.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
But we're the same resolution. We're just scaled up. We're 3 times the size of this, but we're the same resolution.
I like it.
There's donuts.
Donuts.
No, we can't turn on this TV. Where to sit? No, we can't interact with anything in here. Maybe something later.
Maybe
Or it could just be a little Easter egg room. Alright, we gotta find, whatever her name is, I don't remember. We're looking for the donut shop. Super delicious seed donuts coming soon. Oh, yeah, we follow the fire and smoke. They got a whole map for this place.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
We got... they're doing CPR! Oh no! Oh no! I think they're awake.
I think they're crying.
I know! Hamdel says, "My donut in my dream store." Well, at least the pig is a paramedic and not the cop. The cop is a bunny. Joy. Oh, Lesser Pang, you made it out safely. Joy, what's going on? Look at this. Last night, with a loud crash, this enormous object fell from the sky. It shattered an entire store. You know how long I've been waiting to open this donut shop, right? This is a tragedy. It's more of a tragedy for Hamdol, the shop owner. Oh, wait. Okay, I thought Hamdol was the name of the pig because ham, but it's a hamster. Hamdol's the one on the ground getting CPR and also just casually chatting with us.
Oh.
That's right. Anyway, I need to find the reason why this happened, but I can't leave because I have to clean up here. How can I help? Dovey at the post office said he saw that thing fall out of the sky. Will you ask him what happened? Okay, leave it to me. Dovey is probably a carrier pigeon. Doves and pigeons are genetically the same animal. They're just yeah, pigeons and doves are the same kind of bird. They're just different colors. Kind of like a mallard is a duck.
Okay. Gotcha. Didn't know that.
Yeah, and everybody's like, "Oh, doves, they're white and pure, and pigeons, ew, they're trash birds." They're literally the same animal, just different colors.
The same animal, same color, they can still
This is just too adorable. Whoa, look at the size of this tree, though.
That's
This is an interesting way of doing a tree. So, ever since I was working on the Smurfs pitch, I've like struggled with like how would we do giant trees, and I actually like this style of doing it like a low poly tree, basically, where the trunk is just these large chunks. I like the way this is set up. I like everything about this so far, except for the fact that I couldn't open the refrigerator. That was traumatizing.
That was a game closer right there.
Refrigerator, can't open it.
One word for that, Alex. Unforgivable.
Can we go inside the ambulance? Nope.
I hope we can go
Look at
inside
these
that
little
giant
cars.
tree. If they build a tree that giant and we can't go inside of it, I will revolt.
I think we can.
I will revolt.
Yeah. I'm seeing like
Also, that town map, I love that. They did something similar in the Puss in Boots experience, and it was so well done. It was a lot of fun. It was really well done.
I'm wondering, so this is the town square here, their little Statue of Liberty thing. Statue of Kitty Lip.
Statue of Liberty.
Oh, looks like it's holding a little robot.
Yeah.
Wait, has the donut shop always been on fire? Two questions.
Yeah,
It's a two-part question.
Yes.
One, has it always been on fire?
Well,
two, do you think that would smell amazing?
So, if it was baking the donuts, it would smell amazing. If it's burning the donuts, probably not so much.
I feel like there's a point where in that fire where you'd be like, hell no, there's a fire. Oh, wow, that smells amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
now it doesn't smell so good.
Right. Yeah, caramelized donut frosting. Yeah.
And then you'd be like, man, I'm really hungry. Where can we go get a donut?
Yeah. So that would be the pink spot here, right above our head, right where the examine is. So cool.
Are you the star?
Nope, the star is the police station.
Your dad is always the star, baby girl.
I'm not going to repeat that.
What?
Nothing. Lucas is being silly.
Tell her to watch
that's
the
how a
VOD.
camera lens works. I love the details. These cameras look so good, but I also, maybe it's just the light flashing off the lens. It really looks like it's a flash, which should be coming from the thing above the camera, not on the lens.
Took me a second to realize what you were talking about, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I love everything about all this stuff, but that flash is confusing me.
Also, have you noticed that all the little creatures that are around the area have their cell phones out and they're like recording the incident?
Wait. Are you making stuff up?
No, I'm not. Look at the cow. It's sitting on top of the rock. He has something in his hand.
You're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
The cow is recording with its cell phone.
Yeah, and if you look, there's a bunch of other. There you go. Like the hamster that's on top of like the little donut sign, also has a cell phone in his hand.
On top of the donut. Yep. This one's recording landscape, like a boss. Aliens do exist, hysterical. No doubt.
Why are you trying to blow my cover?
Oh, this one does have has a little flash on the end of the camera. See, they take a picture. OMG, what fell from the sky? Oh yeah, we didn't look at what actually hit the place. It's a hammer.
Oh.
Somebody dropped a literal hammer.
Oh my goodness.
Ban.
Whoa.
Invoice, recipient, ham doll, contents, donut ingredients. No, donut ingredients, 100,000. Shop rent, 300,000. Security deposit, 10 million. Woo!
Whoa, what?
It's expensive running a business. Look how good the decoration in here is, though.
Yeah.
Everything is so adorable. I mean, everything about this just looks like a standalone game. Like, the amount of work put into this is insane. It's so perfect. If people aren't playing the Sandbox because they don't know about the Sandbox, they should be playing this just on its own merits.
It's very cute.
And I love that the cars remind me of like Lego cars.
Oh,
like the proportions of Lego vehicles.
Because I think like the siren lights part looks like a lot like Lego.
Sorry, just as an artist, I'm like keenly observing everything, and I know I'm taking a long time to get through the story, but there's just so much
You're fine.
to sink in.
It's a beautiful experience, and it's done in a style that has kind of diverged from the norm of what we've been seeing in the sandbox up till now. And I love that because, you know, I mean, you always get like an emerging, like dominant style in any sort of a UGC in a world. And so the fact that we're having diverging styles from the dominant style is really encouraging. And I can't wait to see the next diverging style.
It's a mini version of their statue of Kitterly, Liberty. I don't. Do they have a name for it? Oh, somebody's painting it too.
Oh, it's so cute.
And the nice thing about this scaled up style that they have, where everything's like 3 times the actual voxel resolution, is that when they do a small version of it like this, it's identical to the big version. Like,
yeah,
the painting compared to that, or the miniature model over here of it, it all looks the same, which is just great.
That's a really good point. It's really cool.
The real thing, but also not the real thing.
What I really can't wait for is us to have save games in the sandbox, and I don't know how. I have no idea how long this game is. I can't wait for us to have save games because as long as this game is, I could probably play 20 more hours of it. Like however long this game takes to play in its current state, I want to have more adventures in this world already, more than what I'm gonna guess is in here.
It's fair.
It could take a while to outlive its welcome. Don't talk to me, I'm doing it. Are these the colors of...
Oh, Ace has a good question. He says, so the avatar you are playing with is actually larger than a normal avatar, question mark?
No, I'd say it's pretty, well, I think it's shorter than a normal avatar, but it's larger than what it looked like at the start of the game. So look at the hat I'm wearing. It's lower to the ground than it would be if I was wearing it on a normal avatar. So you are actually shorter than a regular avatar. But what I mean is that the eyeballs are a square, but they're not one voxel. They're 3 by 3 voxels. If you just look at the hat, you can tell the scale difference.
So the height is no, it's not larger than average avatar, but it is a bit wider.
Yeah, they're just a shorter, squatter proportion. But my comment is that because they're scaled up like that, you can scale down the designs without distorting them. So this painting matches, like it's the statue, the muzzle of this character it appears to be 3 by 3 white blocks with a single yellow dot and 2 black dots on the side for the eyes. But it's really 9 by 9 white dots with 3 by 3 eyes, a 3 by 3 nose. Actually, this is actually even bigger than that because this is it's larger than the avatar. So this is
whatever they did. Their base scale is probably 3 by 3, and then they just scale up by that.
Yeah,
for pretty much the whole world.
Yeah. This
nice.
It looks like it's 5 by 5, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell from here.
Kind of loving the cobblestone floor you're standing on too.
Yeah, it looks good. But yeah, I'm just noticing like about the scale things. Like when I started the game, everything felt really mini because of the resolution of it. And then I realized that I'm actually closer to a normal size, which you can tell by putting on the hat, which is kind of cool. I was expecting to be eating a ton of donuts today. Nobody knows what art is. I like it when the cops are busy, haha. Oh, he's got a burglar uniform on. He's like the Hamburglar, except... Is he a cow?
Except he'll steal your money.
is the Hamburglar a cow?
No, the Hamburglar is one of the only humans in the weird McDonald's world.
No. I'm saying this character, I think, is a cow.
Oh, yeah. Or
and
a boar.
Dressed like the Hamburglar, which is ironic.
I think he's like a boar. A hog.
So the dogs are saying that strange noises have been coming from the Evertree lately. Shondog says the statue of Pico is the symbol of our Pixville. There's a legend that the hero with the torch founded this village, so take note.
Note taken. Okay, I already forgot what he said. What was it again?
A hero with a torch founded the village.
Got it.
It's a koala baby on its mother's back.
That's cute.
She's coming running from the other room. Somebody said it looks like a warthog with a mohawk.
A warthog with a mohawk, you say?
Yeah.
I hope he knows how to rock steady.
Check if it has any tusks.
It does.
Oh, those are tusks. Yeah. I don't think I interpreted those as tusks. I just thought that was the face. They really like walking through this fountain for some reason. I wonder why they're able to do that. All right. Oh, we got. I wonder if that area unlocks later. So the way this space is layered is pretty cool too. Having like this moat around stuff. We talk about this when we're reviewing people for agency tests and their ability to make like social hubs. While this isn't a social hub, breaking up the space in this way makes it feel much bigger to explore. Aww, like this hippo couple. They're just hanging around. You okay over there, Felicity?
The frogs with the fishing net.
The fishing net looks so good. Maxie says, hippos in swimming trunks, I'm sold. Wasn't there, this reminds me of Animaniacs. There was like a hippo husband and wife
Yes,
couple.
there was.
They were so in love. They were really like relationship goals. This one's got a grass skirt.
Wait. Go back to the hippos real quick. Wait, is it purple and blue?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Animaniacs hippos were purple and blue. That was their colors.
Felicity turned off my monitors accidentally.
It happened.
She bumped into the desk and it shook something loose. Okay. Just sit on the chair if you're gonna sit on the chair. Yeah, but this fishing net animation looks so good.
Yeah.
So anyway, what we talk about when reviewing social hubs is about being able to break up a space. So that way, because a 1x1 can be traveled around very quickly, and this is a 1x1. You can run from one corner of a 1x1 to the other corner in like 20 seconds. I don't remember the exact speed, and it depends on how fast your character can run, but it does not take very long to get from one corner over here to the corner over there when you're just doing a straight line. Alex is only into art references. What do you mean? Does Animaniacs count as an art reference? I guess so. I would call Animaniacs art.
Oh, I would agree.
Yeah. I'm into all sorts of references. Movie references, music references.
Yeah.
Game references. I mean, I guess I consider all those things art, so yeah. Nope. Okay. Trying to see how how much I can get away with climbing up the side of the terrain. You know, breaking games and stuff. Uh-oh. Did I just...
As one does.
I thought I just got stuck back here, but they put a ladder for me.
A ladder for you? Does it say out for Alex on it?
Who else would be back here?
Gamers?
Yes, I'm being a little conceited. Letting my ego get to me.
Don't worry about it.
It's my ladder. It's my ladder, Lucas. You can't have it.
I'm okay with this. The odds of me getting there are slim to none. So, they're like, Alex is gonna break the game, right? He's gonna try to. Let's give him a ladder. So if he doesn't want to get out of this spot, he can just sit there. But you know what? The means to escape will be right in front of him.
This is our window. Oop. There was the window that we looked out into the space from. You can see it from over there. So it's like kind of disconnected from the house. Like technically this is supposed to be the window we were looking at. But actually the window is
over there.
You can actually see there's two on the top and one in the bottom. So it's like it's totally mirrored, but they kind of disguised it in the space.
I like it.
That's a smart way of doing it, I think.
Yeah, I like it.
A treasure chest.
Ooh, treasure chest.
Open it. Mr. Duck. Duckoo says, I was supposed to deliver these wheats to Hamdall for seed donuts, but his shop was destroyed. Okay, but what's in the treasure chest?
Yeah, seriously. Quit dodging the question, Sir Duckington.
What are these recycling bags?
I know toxic waste when I see
gear to
it.
enter the sewer. What? We're gonna get scuba gear later? Look at this beautiful water wheel.
Yeah, is that a turtle or is that a frog?
It is a turtle.
Oh
yeah, speaking of turtles.
Kind of looks like might be a little Raphael reference there.
No, I think I was trying to mention it earlier and then I got sidetracked. I'm pretty sure these are the Ninja Turtles.
What?
Isn't it blue, red, yellow, green?
No, there's no yellow. It's orange. But it's
well,
blue, red, purple, and orange. There's no green.
We got this guy with the yin-yang symbol on his robe.
But that could be, that could be Master Splinter right there. I feel like there is a bunch of references in this game. Yeah, Ace is right. Yellow is April O'Neil, so there could be a yellow in there. And trying to think, like Casey always just wore whatever Casey wanted, but he had the white mask.
See, I don't know enough about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to know who Casey is.
Casey Jones, hockey mask guy.
Nope.
Okay, 1 second.
Lucas is going. You're about to learn today. Oh dear. Handang's blacksmith at the graveyard. Aww.
Okay, I'm back.
Is, I guess up there.
Ooh, I don't want
Oh, here's the police office.
I don't want to see.
Hey, you
Alex.
wanted to look? Hey, it looks like a guy with a hockey mask.
Yeah, Casey Jones. That's it. Long and short of it. Now you know who Casey Jones
like,
is.
we're about to end a friendship here. Ooh,
yes.
There's a 3-star warning about the boar guy, and there's a 100,000 reward for him. Joy left a note saying she's on village patrol. Flashlight? Not working because the battery is out. Well, maybe we can find a battery for the flashlight later. The main patrol points in Pixville are listed. Where? Montage of the criminal. He must be hiding somewhere in Pixville. Well, we know exactly where he is. Oh, who's this kid? It seems like the delivery address is here. What are you trying to deliver? Oh, he wasn't supposed to be running on that. Yeah, you. Can't attack him.
Can you punch him and put him in your bag of holding?
That's what I was trying to do. It didn't work. Okay, we need to go to the post office though. We've been ignoring. The cat is eating a fish stick. The cat's name is Jelly. The donut shop collapsed, but who cares? It's still the best I've ever had.
Who cares? That's rather callous.
Because they've got a fish on a stick. It's much more interesting for them.
I wonder if it's a popsicle or if it's actually a fish.
They come in different sizes. They've got... It's like when
Small,
you go to like the
medium, and large.
Smushmelon store.
What?
So the Smushmellow store.
Oh.
They've got little ones. They've got big ones. They've got hats. Which hat should I get? The one with the duck. Can I get it? Oh. No, I can't get it. They're just for display.
That's just rude.
Well, maybe I have to buy them.
Yo, talk to the owl behind the stand and buy one. Is that an owl? That's an owl, right?
Yeah. Owly.
Okay.
Welcome to the 24/7 Owly Shop. Items on display will be available for sale soon. We're also preparing a selection of NFTs in the shop, so please visit us later. They got the crab. It's like spoilers, actually.
Ooh, that one.
So this is cool, although I saw this in the trailer or like a screenshot online, but this
That's like half cheetah, half tree.
it looks like a mountain lion with antlers. That's a druid.
That is
It's super awesome.
pretty cool. It reminds me of something. I can't think of what though.
It's making me think of oracles. That's what it's making me think of. Look at this sword.
I think so.
Is that a Deku from Legend of Zelda? Ladybug? Is it a bee or is it a? It's like a spider bee. Yeah.
I knew it.
Whatever it is, it's adorable. Wait,
I know.
look at the lady with the pearl earring, and the paintings are on the wall. Starry Night and the lady with the pearl earring. I wonder if one of them's original.
Oh, that would be funny. I can't get up there though. Maybe.
Fortunate.
I think the brassy part.
Nope. No interaction.
Unfortunate.
I think the brassy part of the game that you didn't see inside the trailer. That half of it reminds me of Groot.
It's kind of like Groot, yeah.
I am Groot.
All right, post office. Stop getting distracted, Alex. We'll probably see other things later. Where's the post office? Oh, it's an outdoor workout area. I saw these guys from the window. I didn't know what they were though. Okay, well we've got a nice vista. It's a place where you can look out on the space. So again, another thing we talk about in social hubs is having vistas to look out from. But yeah, having this moat around with all the bridges and stuff makes it take longer for me to get from one side to the other, and it divides up the space, so it's more fun to explore. Takes longer to explore, so it's more enjoyable for a longer period of time, and also kind of, it helps you to organize things because it lets you put certain activities in a certain area without it just feeling kind of like an amorphous mass. Alex says, I can't get there. 2 seconds later, I'm there. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. All right, I still don't know where the post office is. Oh, maybe if I looked at where the objective is, that would guide me.
Nope.
Nope.
Not gonna happen.
These guys need a bigger stage. Oh, look at the little dance. He's got a very intricate looking watch. Post office. So that happens sometimes. It seems, I feel like there used to be an option to set the height of a the pop-up message on a speaker component, and that option is gone in 0.9. I don't know when it went away. It might have gone away in 0.8, but it's definitely not there in 0.9. So what you have to do is you have to set an invisible object as your speaker and have it up higher. But you can also set the visible on top or always on top option. So that way that message will always show above. So like when these guys talk, see how I can still see the message like behind the blocks? But that doesn't happen with this. But if you set it to be always on top, it'll display in front of everything else, which for a speech bubble of a character that you might see from far away could be annoying. Because, like, it's not so bad here because I have to be close to them to activate it. But if you had NPCs far away that had the speech bubbles popping up and it was just like all over the screen, that would be annoying. But for this sign, it's like right there. We have to interact with it to see it. So it makes sense to have it be visible, always on top. So that would just be a recommendation I'd make as people create, is if you have somebody intentionally interacting with the sign to see what it says, make sure that they can read it.
Yeah, kind of important.
It's they're mushroom people. Oh, they want to hurt me. I wanted to give them a hug, and now I have to kill them.
I mean,
no fungi allowed.
Evil.
No
Question
fungi.
for ya.
Only animals.
Alex, we have a question from the chat. A's asks, how do they do the dials? It looks smaller than a pixel. What I told him was it looks smaller, but it actually isn't, but I thought you might be able to elaborate on it a little more.
Oh, it'd be the edge of a voxel. So keep in mind, the voxels are actually smaller than they appear. So let's see if I can, maybe if I take a screenshot. No. Perfect.
Yes, rotate them, A's. That's exactly right.
So just so it's easier to see because they keep on moving here. So what I've been talking about this whole time with like the eyes and the nose of these characters, they look like they're one voxel, but they're actually, my eyes are actually 3 by 3 voxels. And you can tell that by looking at my hat. So because of how small and cute everything looks, it's kind of like deceptive how big my eyes actually are, but they're actually like this. And you can tell in comparison to the little voxels floating around my hat.
Because those are singular voxels.
Those are single voxels.
That 3 by 3 grid is very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah. So this character feels very small because they've set up this to be consistent with itself. So let's change to like a different color. And we'll go back to using the rectangle. So it looks like this is the resolution, right? This looks like 2 by 2. This looks like a 1. Each one of these looks like 1 voxel because of the way they've consistently applied this scale across the whole character.
It looks like their whole world.
Yeah, but it's not. It's actually scaled 3 times.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been trying to point out this whole time, is that it's actually much bigger than it appears. And as soon as you put the hat on, it kind of destroys the illusion, because
I don't know. I feel like it blends in well enough where it looks like maybe the hat's just smaller, but it's not.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, it kind of creates a cognitive dissonance. Like we have now accepted this as the new scale for everything. And it looks very self-consistent because of how thoroughly they applied it across the designs. Actually, I would imagine that a lot of these characters were probably made with these being a single voxel size, and then they just multiplied out the scale before rigging and stuff. And then there are some details that are inconsistent. So like the button on my outfit here, you can't really see it too well. The button on the front of my green overalls here is 1 voxel out. And like the cheek, so they didn't.
Yeah.
The cheek of the character is 3 voxels into the eye, but only 2 voxels on the outside where it puffs out. So it's not 100% consistent in scale, but it's consistent enough that we've accepted these larger voxels to be the chunky default size. But then you get this watch, and it's like, whoa. This watch here is so detailed. And
wow.
Yeah, so what I imagine they did is, okay, so we know that this is the size of 1 voxel here, which is pretty close to the dimension here. So either this is the length of 1 voxel, or they may have angled it. So if you have, say, a surface like this of voxels, you can then, so say this is like 2 voxels here, you can take a block and you can place it inside like this, and then it will appear, I mean, it's a little distorted, but you see what I'm saying? You get a shorter length because this part is underneath the surface.
Another good example of this is the Snoop Dogg bulletproof vest, if I remember correctly. There's a marijuana leaf on it at one point.
It has a lot of that going on.
Yeah, it's got a lot of that going on. It looks really good.
So yeah, you do something like this. And I've got too many lines for you to really be able to tell what's going on, but
yeah, it makes sense. Also, I think it was you that said this, but Panda did do an entire stream dedicated to rotating voxels like this.
I'm conflicted on doing that, because if you do it too much, it can really unoptimize assets because you have a lot of extra nodes. So this has got to have at least 1 node for each hand. Another node for this face, because this is probably 2 by 2 voxels, and this is probably 3 by 3 voxels. But then it's inset to it very, very tightly. So there's not a big vertical difference between the clock face and the frame. And then it looks like these ones are a separate node sticking out, the little buttons on the watch. There might be additional nodes for the watch band. So you've got already at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 10 or more nodes for this watch being added to the character. And okay, maybe not 10. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on with the watch band. But you've got all the nodes for the character itself, and then you've got all these nodes for the watch. And the game maker and VoxEdit will automatically collapse nodes on static assets into being a single node. So if you get something like this grill, doesn't have any animation going on, or this tent, or these grass blades, there's no animation, so they don't need to define all these vectors of change for each node. So they just become one node in one mesh, and it's a lot more optimized. But when it's animated, it can't do that. So even though there's no motion happening on the watch itself, it's still all of those nodes. And the more and more you do that, the bigger and bigger the assets get, and the bigger your game collectively gets in RAM. So this is running great. I mean, I'm getting almost 40 FPS on this right now. And that's while I'm streaming. That's in HD. And it runs plenty smooth enough to be playable. But the more nodes you have on animated assets like that, the more unoptimized it'll get. And I love these. They're super duper cute. But I'm just cautious about adding too many little detail nodes to stuff, because it does add up. All right, we were busy killing mushrooms. Another vista. This is just straight up. This is here to be a vista. This little spot here. The only reason to add this is so you can go like, look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty wonderful.
It's adorable. Can we climb this vine? Doesn't look like it. Nope. The mushrooms are called mushko. It's a cute name. Is this, I'm wondering if this is gonna light up. Can we light this? It's not, it's extinguished. I was wondering if that was gonna be a checkpoint. Oh, that's his back. I thought that it was like a bunny with like a gag on or something, because I thought the little black spots coming up were eyes, but it's like a tank top.
Why your brain gotta go to such a dark place right away?
I just defeated a bunch of enemies as I came running up to it. It is pixtagrammable. Watch out, you might fall.
Pixtagram?
Yeah, like Instagram.
Oh, so winning. So much winning. Well done, team. Well done. Oh, see, now you're standing on the hammer that destroyed this person's livelihood. You are jumping up and down on it, causing further destruction to this poor person's donut shop. You monster, Alex. I'm personalizing it so you know I'm talking to you directly.
The eyes change for the dance animation. It's so cute. I am dancing on their pain.
There we go. Question from the chat from Armadillia. Hey guys, quick question. Does the dev team ever talk about larger lands than a 3x3? Are those on hold indefinitely?
It's not that they're on hold. It's that we're not going to talk to them until the 3x3 situation is in better shape.
Perfect. Yeah.
Like, let's pick it up. dropped her phone. And then she left the room.
She
She went to pick it up, but it's
said,
like at my feet. So.
Cheese it, boys! It's on camera.
Anyway. So. Okay, how about you go take the phone in the other room? It's dropping it on my desk over and over again. So what was I saying?
3x3s?
3x3, yeah. So
It's a better
we would
situation.
like to expand to bigger sizes. I think that's still the end goal. But let's get 3x3s under control, because it's still 2x2s still have a major struggle with optimization that we're working to overcome. Which 0.9 has introduced some new things to help with, namely assets that are far away will kind of blip out of existence. I think it's specifically multiplayer behaviors that are far away will stop doing things. So if you've ever played like Minecraft and you'd set something up in like Redstone to operate far away, and then you leave that biome and you're in a whole bunch of chunks really far away from it, and then you come back, like your whole system is kind of like not working anymore because it left the immediate memory. And that's an optimization thing, so that way when you're far away from something, it doesn't need to keep on happening, right? We're focused on where the player is and what they're doing nearby. The things in the distance, while it's cool to have them still running, that ends up becoming the computer having to remember. Yeah, the computer has to be thinking about all the things far away all the time. And so when you can make it not do that, things will start to run better. So objects that are far away will start to blip out of existence and come back when you're closer to them, stuff like that. So those improvements are being worked on, and we can start talking about bigger sizes once we're happy with the way a 3x3 is running. All right, we gotta talk to the carrier pigeon. Dovey says, Lester Peng, what brings you here? Hi, Dovey. I've come to ask you something. That big thing, I saw it. I witnessed that object falling from the Evertree last night because I was working late. Evertree? That's right, because it's so high, no one knows what's up there. I heard something strange was found in the mine last night, so it might be related. I'm hearing other little voices.
No, you're not.
Is that Maggie? Is that Maggie? Oh, okay. I was hearing multiple voices, and I didn't know that my other daughter was home. She was at a birthday party earlier, so I got confused.
Wait, is your house haunted too?
Yes, by the ghost of my children, apparently.
Oh, well, that is sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. She's still alive.
Oh. Whew! I was to say, hey, friend, did you forget to tell me something?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Oh, she's not actually home. She's on a voice call. She's talking to her on the phone with 1% battery.
Kids and their technology.
I know, yeah. I'm giving them the opportunity that I didn't have when I was a kid. Well, let's see, can you take the call out of this room? Unless Maggie needs to say something to me. Because I'm working right now.
Beat it, kid.
Felicity. Other room. Thank you. What? You're done? Okay. It's just very distracting. Let me have a phone call here 2 feet away from you.
She's like, excuse me, I'm talking here. Right? Thank you. So rude. Wait, what?
All right. Visit Moley, who lives in Pico Mine. He might know about the big object in the Evertree. We already talked to Moley. He's by our house. Why are you telling us lies? Maybe if you're not too busy, could you deliver the mail for me? It's not a lot, maybe 30 letters.
Want me to do your job for you, Mr. Mailman?
I guess he's his. Oh, it looks like he's got a broken wing.
Oh.
His wing's in a cast. Aww.
Okay. I feel a little bad for yelling at him. Not much.
Oh, and we tell him,
but...
sorry, we're so busy. So we decline the quest automatically. I wonder if maybe we'll get it later. It's like, sorry about your broken wing, dude. We're gonna go adventure.
I'm gonna go find some gold, or kill some mushroom pirates, or who's to say what today will bring.
Is it? They're like a queen and princess penguins?
I think it's an emperor penguin.
I was gonna say it may be an emperor. It's Penqueen. That big tree has been making strange noises lately. Can we throw the baby penguin off the cliff? Super Mario 64 reference?
Yeah. I would say, hold up for a second, you monster. Let's talk about this. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
We got snowy trees and a very square igloo, and then we've got a polar bear opening soda with a moon. I don't know what the moon. Oh,
bottle opener.
Was that?
Oh, literally a moon.
The bottle empties. What? The bottle empties and magically refills. So I know polar bears were always like the Coca-Cola commercials when I was a kid, but was using the moon as a bottle opener part of a Coca-Cola ad also? I don't remember that one.
I
believe it.
No.
I don't recall it.
I don't recall that either.
Is this snowman gonna melt into a kid with a can of soup? Just thinking back to all the childhood Christmas commercials that I.
Oh, I do remember that one. Yes.
This Campbell's soup.
It took me a second. Yeah, it was like tomato soup.
Yeah, it might have been chicken noodle.
I'd say, or chicken noodle.
Yeah.
Chicken stars.
Pola. The polar bear's name is Pola. After all, when you're thirsty, Pika Coke is the best. Still got ketchup on your face.
She's like, this is here. This is a thing now. I'm the girl with ketchup on her face, so you need to get used to it.
After all, when you're thirsty, Pika Cola or Pika Coke is the best.
Cola Pika Cola. It's getting complicated. I don't like it anymore.
All right, that's cute. All right, we gotta find the mines.
I've got about.
Is there
24 more minutes?
Oh yeah, how long have we been streaming for now? 2.5 hours.
2 hours and 36 minutes.
We've barely, because we've spent all this time like looking at stuff. Oh, here's the mine entrance. All right, speedrun time. Speedrun time. Eagle mine. The entrance is closed. I didn't read the quest objective. Let's figure it out as we go. Deku on the farm has the mine key. Let's find him. Okay, we know where that is. Well, now we know where everything is, so we can run through pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, Peng, you picked the right time. Hi, Deku. What's going on? I was gonna give my kids a bath. Okay, stop talking. Where's the key? Ducklings. Oh no! Whoa! Oh, they're cute little ducklings! We gotta catch him! The music changed. How far did the kids go astray?
They are ducks.
Yeah.
So one of them is going to be stuck in a drainage pipe 9 miles away.
I keep on running over the top of it instead of grabbing it.
He's crafty. He's shifty.
There's one hiding in the mailbox.
Oh my gosh. That's why the boxes have
spotted.
slits in them.
No, you're supposed to jump on top of these trees.
Once you spotted the duck, he was destroyed by lightning. So
I don't want to go back yet.
That's too bad, little one.
It's bath time.
Today's not about what you want.
I saw the quest marker, but where
It's
oh,
on
they're
top
up
of
on
the
the tree.
Mhm. Next to the cow with the cell phone.
Yeah, but they're ducklings. Okay, there's one more. I'm looking for the quest objective.
Tom Voxel found a video on YouTube of the polar bears forming a ladder of polar bears up to the moon and grabbing the moon and using it to open the bottle of Coke. So it is a Coke thing.
All right. Like I said, I believe it. I didn't remember that specific ad.
I didn't either.
Where's this last duckling? I'm not seeing a quest marker. Like, I don't feel like they'd get too far away. Most of them were pretty close.
I saw a quest marker.
Wait, where?
I mean, delay on the screen, so your guess is as good as mine. It was back by the... I saw it around the cow.
Ah, they're in the shop. They're hiding in the plushie case. Also, I want to collect all of these.
Wait, is the duck that's popping out of the hat a real duck?
No. It's in the glass case. It's the animated one. All the others are still.
Go get it. Also, I've got a black line on top of me now. It says stream. Oh, it's gone now.
Oh, it's okay. So a weird thing has been happening. On very rare occasions, the mouse stops getting locked into the sandbox. And so you see how you can see my mouse right now?
Yeah.
So that means that it can travel to my other screen and then go over Discord and do the little overlay thing.
Oh.
And I think it's gone now. If you like open the chat or like use escape, it'll lock the mouse back in. It's really weird. I don't know what starts it. It's only happened to me a few times, but sometimes it's like the mouse just escapes. If I was to like click to attack, I'd end up clicking something on my other screen. I could have accidentally ended the stream. All right. I'm guessing the key is going to be in the treasure chest. I told you. Huh? It looks like a pickaxe. It's so cute. Did we say who won? Whoa.
We did. It was the escape room artist. I did it all completely silently. I dropped the form into the chat without saying anything. I dropped the winner into the chat without saying anything. It is done and documented, baby boo. We got it going on.
Woo!
It just blew up.
And it left little particles everywhere. That was awesome. I was standing a little too close to it. I didn't mean to. Can we not open this one? I guess. That was a cool explosion animation. I liked that. Get a heart. Is that a clock? The spooky music is so like such a jarring change from the cutesy music that it was playing when we were looking for the ducks. Oh, the whole elevator's animated. Super cool. Whoa, what is that?
Oh, that looks scary. I'm not gonna look.
Okay. Somebody died down here.
Oh.
Oh, we can call the elevator, and oh, I almost just fell in that hole.
Down the mine shaft. It's got all the signs around it that says "Watch out for the mine shaft."
I am kind of curious. Well, apparently I can't fall in there. I don't know what that hole is about. Oh, it's for the barrel. Ah, that's so cool. They made an actual system for the elevator. It takes the light away with it. Oh, there's another skeleton up there. So I call the elevator here. And then we're gonna see the light. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The elevator's not coming back down. I may have broken it. Oh. What's this?
You can stand on something.
This is a suspicious hole. I wonder if Molly is here. Hello, is anyone there?
Holy moly.
Oh, it's you, Pang. I love the way it pops out of the hole. Why'd you come all the way down here? Perhaps it's because of the Evertree? That's right, but what are you doing here? I'm doing research on Evertree here. I've been researching Evertree's relevance to our Pico ever since I stumbled upon it. I see, what is this place? Evertree has long been called a sacred tree and has served as a guardian deity to protect the village. It seems to have something to do with the secret of our Pico, but no one knows what's on that big tree. Is there any way to get inside there? Take a look at this.
The postman is a pigeon. He couldn't fly up there?
He's got a broken wing.
Before he broke it. It
Don't
hasn't
be
been
so
broken his whole life.
insensitive, Lucas.
It's what I do. It's kind of my thing.
I also like how he doesn't walk over there. He digs a tunnel. Just, it's the altar that can unlock the Evertree door. To activate it, you need a special key. The large gate you see here is the door to Evertree, but it's solidly closed, and according to my research, the only way to get inside is to insert a special key that fits in the small altar. That means the key isn't here. Exactly. Unfortunately, a long time ago, the dead Picos took the key and disappeared into the underground. Underground? According to the records, it seems the place they disappeared to is now the current graveyard. If you find the groundskeeper, Hyaneko, you might be able to find a way to go underground. Great, we'll meet him. Let's see if I can get the elevator, though. Well, I tried that and it didn't come back down. I think I broke it. But we can try respawning. We're back in our house, so I just have to go this way. And just run back through. Oh wait, I might not be able to get out this way. Because one of the doors had closed behind me here. Unless I can reopen it. I broke the game! Wait.
Is anyone surprised?
Okay. So that's a QA note. Make sure that this door opens up so if you respawn, you can get back outside. Oh wait, I didn't try to see if maybe the door's been cleared to my house and I can just travel out the normal way. Although I don't think that door would work because it's like the scale difference. I think that's the reason for having the door blocked is because our house is mini-sized. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something illegal here.
Oh. What does that even mean?
Try something that you're not supposed to do. To see if I can get through.
Okay.
Except I'm having a hard time lining myself up. Nope, didn't work. I was trying to roll through it. Yeah, we might have to end here. And then you'll have to just go play this game yourself because it's awesome and you should do that anyway. Yeah, no, it's not working.
So what happened? How did you get stuck?
The elevator wouldn't come back down. I sent the elevator up and I didn't get on it, and then the elevator wouldn't come back down.
What a jerk.
And now I'm trapped in my house because I did /respawn and this door is shut. And I don't actually know another way to get through. So this lever should open the door now. to let me through. Just some notes to hand back to the dev. So, word to the wise: don't use the elevator. Don't send the elevator up without getting on it. That was what I did.
Garnican says kind of effective at trapping burglars, and you know what? They're right. That's probably why there was that skeleton down there. Is because they did this to somebody else, and then once they died, they were like, "All right, reset things." They carked it.
Only there was a way. No. Oh. All right, now I'm stuck in the window. All right,
man.
I'm I'm having a tough time here.
Left and right today. Remove the hat.
The hat doesn't have collision.
You don't have collision.
Can I remove it? No.
Does your daughter know who Deadmau5 is?
A little bit.
Hey, you got out of the window at least.
Yay. Also, I'm wearing the hat in my picture.
Inside of your head.
No, I mean in my icon.
Oh, wow.
It updates to whatever equipment you're wearing.
Did not know that.
Me neither. All right. Well, we're gonna have to end the stream here because I can't progress. So anyway, like I said, don't send the elevator up without being in it unless you want to have a bad time. I mean, we had a good time.
We had a great time.
I'm loving everything about this experience. I really hope that there is more of this. I hope they make physical collectible plushies, and I'm gonna buy all of them. And I want them to make many more Pixville games, and just like wear us out with too much of it. And I want people to get sick of it because it's so awesome.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, go play this. It's on the map right now. Just go to sandbox.game, search the events, and type in Pixville. It's super cute.
If I remember correctly, if you go to the event section, it's top right of the event itself. Like if you're looking at the whole map and you have all the Invincible games and all the other experiences and whatnot, it's the top right corner of the experience bunch.
Yeah.
And we're looking at it now, and I have my eyes closed for some unknown reason. So there it is.
Yeah, but you can also just always use the text search. If you go to map.
Also quite
it
helpful.
actually looks like it's the top. It looks like it's the top featured game because it's got a 4.9 out of 5 score right now.
Boom, boom.
So yeah, well earned. All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We're gonna go see if there's somebody we can raid, and have a great weekend.
There's nobody streaming the Sandbox right now.
Nobody's streaming. Somebody should be streaming the Sandbox. There are so many games right now. If you enjoy streaming and you enjoy playing the Sandbox, there are so many games out right now. There's on the map. There's currently 441 published games right now. Now, some of them are not really games. Some of them are like tests that people have published. Yeah. You might launch it. It might just be an empty grassy field. But there's a lot to play right now. And if you're not streaming it, then who's gonna know?
Did it really even happen?
Yeah. If a game launches in the metaverse and nobody's there to watch you stream it, did anybody even play?
I say thee nay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
that's it.
We're gonna end the stream here. Thanks everybody. We will see you on Wednesday. Yeah, we're streaming next week, right, Lucas?
We are.
Yeah, we don't got any plans. We don't have lives.
I love my life of streaming. Thank you very much.
Yes,
those are my plans.
This is our life. We'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone. stopping by.